the zone.
We gonna start this thing alright. Groove all in them. Now come on, come on. Do it, baby, take it, baby. Do it, baby, take it, baby. Do it, baby, take it, baby. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you.
You got a lot to be smiling for. So what the you be wildin' for? Come on, I get my grin on. I'm smiling cause I always get my win on. I've been on so many different stages, graced the cover of 100 magazine pages, made people smile everywhere that I went. I even put it on the first black president. It's evident I'm hot as a crock pot with a big smile like Mr. Hot Spot. You got a lot to be smiling for. So what the you be wildin' for? If you're breathing, you achieving. We having fun this evening, believe it.
I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you.
Put your middle fingers up in the air and show a hater you don't even much care.
It's your boy Chef J, Mr. from another sister, brother from another mother, and we are live on the scene, live in the scene, doing something. We here on the Chef Zone on 106liveradio.com. Hey, I'm happy to be here today, and my beautiful co-host, the one and only Chef Kitura, is in the building. What's going on, Mama?
I am here. We are here, waiting to enjoy this fantabulous Funky Friday.
Fantabulous Funky Friday. That's what this Friday is all about. So what you got going on for the weekend? What's your plans?
I am actually going out of town. I will be heading to visit my oldest son and my new grandbaby. And get to share some love with her sweet little self.
Oldest son and grandbaby, that's going to always be a good thing. You know, family time is always important because
you got a lot to be smiling for.
In this thing that we call cheffery, we don't necessarily have all the time in the world to be able to spend time with our loved ones. So when you get a chance to do that, it's kind of what you need to do.
Yes. Definitely.
You know, especially with the little ones, they grow up so fast. You look up and, well, you show up and they're
right.
crawling. Then you look up and they're walking. And then when you turn around, they're asking you for money.
Look in your pockets all the time.
In your pockets. They get that early. They program to be in your pockets a little early. So
teach them at a young age. Is that what it is?
Teach them at a young age to just, chill out. So you get there early so you can enjoy some of the crawling phase and the a little bit of the walking phase. You don't necessarily want to.
Yeah, because when they start walking, that's when you now have to become agile and getting up and moving around and chasing them. So you want them to crawl
a little bit longer.
Just
crawl just a little bit longer. Don't start walking too fast because that means I gotta
slow your roll.
Yeah, slow down a little bit. So we got a good show for y'all today, man. We got Chef Felicia, Fifi. Do you love me? Hey, she coming on. She coming in the building today. And she got some good things to share with us today from what is it? OMG.
Yes, OMG Cakes.
OMG Cakes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my.
Something
like that. So y'all stick and stay for that. So that's gonna be an exciting time. I got caterings, of course, this weekend myself. So it's gonna be pretty busy. Nothing that we don't normally do, but it's a time. It's a thing. So
It's our thing.
it's our thing. This
It's
is what we do.
do.
This is what we do.
This is how we do it,
This is
right?
how we do it. So hey, check this out. It's the Chef Zone. Chef Jay and Chef Kitura on 106liveradio.com. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Girl, you are my lover. When I'm with you, there is no other. A spell you've got me under. Please don't you leave. I'm on my hands and knees. Words can't express the way I feel. Motions for you, I'm so real. Girl, you love me over and over again. Don't stop. Please don't let it end. The things you do to me, it brings an ecstasy. It really turns me on. I like the way feelings getting strong. You know I love it. Hey girl, you know I care. Sugar, you know I love it, baby. Oh, baby, I like it. Sugar, I love you. Baby, I like you. Hey, hey, I like you. Baby, I love you.
What's up, everybody? It's time to pass the peas. Come and get your personal and professional push. We're bringing the power with purposeful food for thought. Pass the peas is jam-packed with passion. All right, and we are back. It's time. It is time for us to pass the peas as we used to do, but we getting ready to do it right about now. So the P word for today is perseverance. Perseverance.
Mm-hmm.
So perseverance, what does that mean to you? Couture, tell me how perseverance is one of those things in your life that you just got to pay attention to.
Yeah, perseverance is one of those things. It's that that stick to itness.
Stick to itness. Okay, I like it.
You like it, I love it.
I like it.
You know, it's being, you know, consistent and persistent as you are trying to achieve a specific goal or mission. But just staying the course and being persistent and enduring whatever hurdles that you may encounter during that time, and you know, just hanging in there,
Just sticking and staying,
staying.
That's it. I like it. So perseverance, by definition, is the steadfastness in doing something despite difficulties or delay in achieving success. It also means being persistent in sticking to a plan. So, in short, doing something despite difficulties. You could take that in so many ways because as people, we deal with adversity and we deal with difficulties all the time. And we have to have that perseverance to be able to push through any problems that we're facing. You know, there were so many chefs that have been born out of the ideology of perseverance. You have so many single mothers whose pathway was not that of being a chef, but persevering at home and saying, hey, I'm just going to take what I got in the cabinet and make something out of this thing. I only got this and I only got that. And I'm going to feed my family at all costs. Right. I'm not going to delay on taking care of my my family. And I'm going to put a little bit of this together, and I'm going to put a little bit of that together. And, I like this. And, I'm going to add that. And
right.
that perseverance, that ability to not give up in the face of adversity, in the face of a difficult time, something beautiful came out of it. And you say, well, wait a minute. If I can do that with this,
right,
what would happen?
Imagine if
I got that, then I might be able to do something with that. So, perseverance as a chef, to be able to stick to your plan. You go in the kitchen and you have a plan,
right,
and then of course, life happens,
right,
and then we got to pivot. There's that word
There's
again.
that P word.
Then we got to pivot, but then that perseverance kicks in, and we say, you know what? I'm going to stick to this no matter what. I'm going to show whoever is watching and whoever's around that I'm going to persevere. I'm going to push through this no matter what. I'm going to stick to the plan. I have a timeline that I got to get this thing done, and I'm going to stick to it. I know everything is going wrong. I know all else is everything is failing.
Right.
Every turn, something is happening, but I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to make sure that I see this thing all the way through. And then once I'm done, I'm going to come out better on the other side.
I agree with you there, especially in this industry, this chefing world. I can honestly say across the board, that is something that is consistent, because there's so much on the line. You are trying to either acquire new clients or maintain your current clients, or just, like I said, trying to show that this is what you do. This is, you bring in your A game at all times. So at the end of the day, you've got to be persistent and achieve that mission. You're trying to knock that ball out of the park, get that home run in there.
Yeah, you got to get it in, because if you don't, then guess what? That part. That part. And there you have it. That is our P for the day, perseverance. So that's it, folks.
And there you have it.
On this Freedom Friday. You know what? It's the Atlanta traffic for me today.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's something.
It's the weather is, and there was some rain a little bit earlier, but the sun starts coming out, and it just takes that hint of rain, and traffic just kind of goes, out the door. So you have to be persistent and persevere.
We got to persevere throughout this traffic and make it happen. But we in the building. Like I said, we got an exciting show, and it's going to be amazing. Because it's Friday. It has no other choice but to be amazing. Yep. And it's always amazing when we in the building, when we on the Chef Zone.
Chef J.
With Chef J and Chef Kitura on 106liveradio.com. Hey, download the app. Go to Facebook, YouTube. Check us out. You don't want to miss it. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Become so clear to me. Tomorrow ain't really guaranteed. So many days I thought of you. It's about time you knew the truth. Got to act quickly, you and I. And fall in love, so many reasons why. Why don't we? Why don't we fall in love? Why don't we fall in love? It's so many reasons. It's the only thing that matters to me. It takes such a load off to let you know that you're the only one I never want to go. Things I never did, now I want to do. A love I never felt, now I feel for you. I want to swallow each and every ounce of my pride. Everything you do, I want to feel again. Ain't no use for us to pretend. Why can't we?
Are you ready? Have you ever wondered how to get your immune system in check? How about your mind, body, and spirit? Let's talk about foods that are loaded with high nutritional content to improve your chances to a healthier, longer life. Get your daily dose of vitamin C and boost up right here on 106 Live Radio, The Chef Zone with Chef Jay and Chef Kitura. And we are back.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the scene, back on the scene, back just because.
We're here.
We are here. And we're here for a reason. So now, our vitamin of the day. It is a ancient herbal medicinal medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Ashwagandha.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha.
Yeah, ashwagandha. Abulada. Yeah. There we go. Ashwagandha. So, talk to me about ashwagandha there, Chef Kitura. What do you know about this? I like to get my fun facts out of the way after you tell me what you think, because it appears that I'm smart at some points, because I know a little bit down. You gonna hit me back over the head, so I try and get mine in a little early when I can. No, it ain't happening.
I'm gonna be, I'm gentle today.
Okay, well, I'll take that. So, ashwagandha, talk to me about that.
You are correct. It's an ancient herbal. It is a herbal treatment, and it's been known to reduce stress and anxiety, and even improve with arthritis.
True that. It does help with arthritis. Also, it does have good properties that can boost your brain function and lower your blood sugar and your cortisol levels. And one of the other main things that it does for you is that it helps with anxiety and depression. So those are two major things that as chefs we face, quite honestly, all the time. We deal with a high level of stress and a high level of anxiety, and sometimes depression, because as a chef, as an executive chef, as a sous chef, as a pastry chef, in these pressure cooker positions, you face some very perilous times, if you will. Sometimes your back is against the wall. You feel as if nobody can understand what you're going through.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow type deal. You're faced with a whole lot, and you feel like you're on a one-man island, and you deal with a lot of anxiety, and sometimes you do get depressed. That's why this field of ours ranks very high in alcoholism and divorce, unfortunately, because of what we are dealing with. And with this particular vitamin that we have here, ashwagandha, it will help ease some of that anxiety. It will help ease some of that depression. It'll be able to bring those moments down. You have that period of time when you can just woosah and say, let me rub these temples of mine, because they burnt those onions that they were supposed to be caramelizing, and they left that chicken in the oven a little too long. And
dry.
Now it's dry. Now it's wood, and I can't use it. So what am I going to do? How am I going to pivot? How am I going to change? What can I take instead of reaching for that good old bottle over there that you feel like has all the answers? Put a little ashwagandha in your life. Put something there that's going to be beneficial, and something that's going to help you come out of that moment, hopefully, to a better place. Then it just puts you back 3 or 4 steps, because while everybody enjoys their various indulgences, but there's a better way to do that. And with this ashwagandha here, it has proven, and it is shown, that if ingested and taken, correctly, it'll help you come out on the other side.
On the top side.
Yeah, it'll help you come out on the top side. So there you have it. That's my vitamin C.
That was like
moment.
Really awesome.
Yeah, it was all right.
And for me, I know it's one of those things to where some of these vitamins, we definitely know about, but then there are others that, we have to do our due diligence with and investigate. Well, let me say do research, just to make sure that we're providing accurate information. And I know that I've heard feedback from listeners that they greatly appreciate the knowledge that we provide. So
Absolutely.
And ashwagandha is one that you typically do not hear about.
You don't hear about it because it's not one of those things that is predominantly pushed out there on the market.
Right.
When you think about vitamins, we go into a store and we see the men's one a day or the women's one a day, the multivitamin
right.
and things of that nature. And the multivitamins, don't get me wrong, they are great. They have their place and they have their purpose. But sometimes you have to individualize your vitamin intake.
Yes.
Because you have to set aside that particular thing that it is that you're trying to deal with and take that supplement and treat just that function that you're trying to change. So ashwagandha being something that deals with brain function, because we have to think. We have to think quick on our feet. We have to be able to maneuver. We have to sometimes think for 2 or 3 people.
Right.
And it's not that they don't have the mental capacity to think.
You just kind of have to be prepared and anticipate.
You have to anticipate the moment.
That unexpected,
you have to think 3 steps ahead. And if your brain function is not where it needs to be, okay, wait a minute. There's something that you can do to you can do something to change that fact. You can do something to help with that. And it also has anti-cancer properties.
Yes.
Not necessarily gonna take that completely away, but it has those properties. The other thing that it can boost testosterone in men. Over time, men have that down period where the testosterone starts to wane a little bit. Hey, we got something of the organic, ancient, medicinal.
That's that word.
Medicinal. We got something of that nature that we can ingest these things naturally. It doesn't always have to be in a pill form.
Yeah, and it all boils down to, we're all, our bodies are all different. We all have different makeups, and it's there's certain things that each individual person's body may be lacking more than another. So you need to be able to have something, like you said, individualized to be able to ingest it if that's what your body is being neglected of.
Sounds good. So there you have it. Our vitamin of the day comes from the word ashwagandha. Go get you some of your life. I promise you, it'll do you good. We'll be right back. Stick and stay.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta while serving the entire globe. It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
You listen when your body says, I'm tired, or I'm hungry. What if your body said something else might be wrong? Gynecologic cancers, cervical, ovarian, and uterine cancers have symptoms, so pay attention. If your body says something may be wrong, please listen. If it goes on for 2 weeks, see a doctor. It may be nothing, but find out, learn the symptoms, get the inside knowledge about gynecologic cancers.
Dad, can me and Olivia and you take me to the zoo?
Kids need dads when they're babies.
Daddy, can I tell you a secret? I think there is a monster under my bed.
When they're little, when they're teens, when they're young adults.
Dad, all my friends stay out till midnight.
Every minute a dad spends with his kids is important.
Dad, I met the most amazing person the other day, and I was just wondering, how did you know that Mom was the one?
It makes a huge difference to them and to the world they'll grow up in.
Dad, should I invest in a CD or a mutual fund? And what do you think?
Is somebody missing you? It takes a man to be a dad. Call 1-800-790-DADS for more information. A public service message from the National Fatherhood Initiative and the Ad Council.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out? You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
This is 106liveradio.com, where we like to keep your weekdays purposeful and to give you the motivation you need to get through the work week hustle with shows like
The Morning Rise with the Variable Y, where along with your R&B and hip-hop throwbacks, we discuss mental health, sports, and entertainment. Tune in weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m.
And from 10 to 2 p.m., it's the Tanasha Gray Show, a faith-based show that brings empowerment and godly love to your work week. Weekdays from 10 to 2 p.m. And for those midday hours, you're invited to the 106 Throwbacks Party with the hits that'll never age and keep you dancing weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m.
On Wednesdays and Fridays, come learn about food, not just about how it tastes, but how it can help sustain your health. The Chef Zone with Chef Jay and Chef Kitura, Wednesdays and Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m.
Wednesday and Friday afternoons from 4 to 6 p.m., we're harping on purpose and getting down with meaningful discussions and interviews on the C. Harper Show. All these diverse shows are available when you tune in through the TuneIn app, or simply just download the 106 Live Radio app from the Google and Apple Play Store to listen from anywhere. Subscribe to our YouTube page for live shows and never miss out with 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
Are you thinking of changing your marketing strategy? 106 Live Radio is the solution you need to promote your goods and services. For a limited time only, we are offering special advertising rates on our fast-growing radio network. We can also help you create an audio commercial or a website banner that fits your business needs. It is just that simple. Visit our website at 106liveradio.com for details.
Bringing you the best shows and music 24/7 on your favorite radio. It's 106liveradio.com.
Hi, Chef Kitura here with allabouttheminis.com, where we specialize in bite-sized flavor on the go. My charity of choice for the Chefing with a Cause is the Live Healthy and Thrive Youth Foundation. I selected this foundation due to their ethics on being able to provide programs to educate children on healthy living and eating habits, as well as providing scholarships to high school seniors pursuing careers in health, wellness, education, and culinary arts. That is why I selected the Live Healthy and Thrive Youth Foundation. Thank you.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Woo! Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
And we are back on the scene, back in the scene. Chef Fee, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, unmute yourself.
Did I unmute?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead and unmute.
Did I do it?
Can you hear me? No, we can't hear you.
All right.
Hold on.
And she's coming. You know, this is all about the power of the pivot.
We're going to pivot.
We're going to pivot. That's what we're going to do. She coming. She here. She just got to get it together for a second. So in the interim, as we wait on her to join us again, we could talk a little bit about Chef Felicia.
Yes.
She is the owner and founder of Omg Cakes and Southern Best Catering. Her company, she has one mission: quality service. Period. That's it. Quality service. She started out at Catering Company in 1997, where she was a team lead at Texas Instruments. Now, as a full-time chef, Felicia has a staff of 15 and finds peace in the kitchen. It is her safe haven. That's where she finds her solace. That's where she likes to do her thing.
Yes.
And I like it because as chefs, that's kind of where we get our
juices flowing.
Creative
Creative
if you will.
juices.
So let's see if we got it back. Oh, we got it back. Chef Felicia, Chef Fee, what's up?
Hi, can you hear me now?
Hello.
We can see you, but we can't
see
hear you.
Okay, how do I do this?
I can hear you a little bit. There's like what do you call it? An echo?
Okay, hold on.
No, ma'am.
What about now?
But you clearly can hear me because I'm reading your lips.
I can hear you.
Yeah. She said she can hear us, but
we
just can't hear. Yeah, we just can't. We can make out what you're saying. What's going on, bro? We see you in the background, being supportive as you could be. I like it. That's what's going on, Doc.
What a cute face you made.
That's it.
So here again, as you can see, we have another husband and wife duo here, and they do their thing in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And we are going to keep adjusting this volume over here, see if we can't get them going so that you can tell us about all of the phenomenal work. As I was reading over your bio, you do so much as far as being connected with collaborating with the nonprofits. So you are just super awesome. Can you say something?
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
I can't. There she is. There she is. Awesome. So how are you today?
I'm doing well. Healing up, doing well.
Good. I like your little dance that you did.
I can't do much, because I had that surgery, but I can move the top.
Yeah, that's all we want you to do.
Get that chair dance on. That's where it's at. When
that's
you sit down, get that thing from the top.
That's as far as I can go.
That's the best thing. So what's going on out there in Texas?
The weather is kind of shifting, but everything is well out here in Texas. Things are still going on. People are doing community service. I'm trying to be that advocate as much as most of us are advocates for people in need. I try to be a bridge to them. So back in the day, everybody would ask chefs for free all the time. Sometimes it's like we can't give up everything, and you'll end up losing everything, giving up everything for events. But what's good about it is people that are in need on the streets, they're not that gimme type. If they get a bottle of water and a sandwich that you made, they count themselves blessed. So
absolutely,
I actually plug in with individuals that are trying to do a lot of community service, and I can see their footprints in the sand. So I do a lot of work out there. Community I love, and I love my catering, but anything to help people, and we love the kids. Okay,
yeah, what's wrong with that?
Center, I got kids. They don't even eat boiled weenies no more. Dealing with me, they eat boiled weenies. Them kids be like, "We don't want no boiled weenies."
Not the boiled weenies.
So let's start this thing from the top, Chef Felicia. Tell us about OMG Cakes.
Well, OMG Cakes and Southern Best, it started off with Southern Best Catering. That's the company that I started. OMG Cakes was that one. He woke up one day in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning. He said, OMG. And I thought something was out there. So I done grabbed the sword like I'm finna cut somebody. And my husband was like, OMG. And I was like, what OMG? He said, the Lord said OMG. And I was like, what? And I'm supposed to have OMG Cakes. And I was like, I already got Southern Best Catering, and I actually do my baking. So when the husband actually is my visionary. So when he said it, I had to clutch hold to what was said. So I had that wife attitude and said, well, you're going to have to do the logo for it. So once I actually walked into the OMG part, it actually went past my Southern Best. And now they line up together where now my company is OMG Cakes and Southern Best Catering LLC. I put my visionary first, and that OMG experience is real when you taste those desserts. So I love that. And I love the fact that he heard from the Lord and I received it as a submissive wife.
No,
awesome.
That's fantastic. We've had husband and wife teams, that have come on the show, and I think this is the first time. Not to say that the others didn't have that sense of religious freedom to be able to be as expressive as you are, and you're saying some very pivotal things, because you don't get too many wives that say, you know what, this was my vision, and I saw that this is what my husband's vision was, and I did the wifely thing. And I'm still very much a big part of this, but I'm gonna follow in those steps. So I think that's a very, very beautiful thing that you said, and that was a message in itself.
Yes.
Powerful statement in itself. So how does the balance of the OMG and the Southern Best, how does that balance off?
It has to balance off, because we serving people. What are they looking for? They looking for food, and if they could get that one company that they don't have to keep going bouncing back and forth, having so many vendors, it actually marries well. Because I was Southern Best Catering offering desserts. Now with everything and with what I do, I can balance out, because people can get wedding cakes. And guess what? I have a team of people that I work with. It's not just me trying to do everything. I try to help other companies prosper, but you have to have that mentality that you're ready. You can't just like slap something together and say, oh, I made a cake. No, it's a spirit. You got to have a spirit of excellence, and not saying that people don't have it, but everything must be right. I mean, I don't want nobody tasting no cake and it tastes like cornbread.
Oh my!
When you taste the cake, it gotta be. I want everything that comes from my company to. I want you to say, "OMG!" If I give you a cracker with a kipper and some hot sauce, it just gotta. You have to have. It's an experience, and I always say the experience is real. The OMG experience is real, and the Southern Best is Southern hospitality. You want to be involved with companies that make you feel welcome, and it's almost like you're not just it's not just for the money, because I'm a Mississippi baby. So a Mississippi baby knows that country goodness in a meal. You get that meal that make you want to tug on somebody's apron up in the kitchen, and that biscuit be so good, and they cool your grits off on the back porch.
Not on the back porch.
Ooh, you want that good old food. So that's what I actually take. If I could take 100-year-old woman back to her childhood, to her grandmother, that's the experience of the OMG and the Southern Best.
Yes.
That's how they marry for me. I don't know about nobody else, but mine is I want to take every elder back to their childhood, and I do it, especially with them tea cakes.
Not the tea cake.
The tea cakes.
Tea cakes.
Awesome. So you got your biscuit, right? Now, do you have anything that you accompany with it? Are you a marmalade? Are you a honey? Do you make your own jams or preserves to go on to it, or you just eat it the way it is?
Let me tell you how good a biscuit is. A biscuit is so good that let me tell you, I could take a piece of
before
bread.
you go spell that. Spell that.
A biscuit. Just B-I-S-I. Cook.
I gotta have it.
Biscuit. It's a biscuit, but it's just when you open that biscuit and that steam just busts you all in your eyes.
Yeah, you just see it. You see it. I got you.
Look, you want that steam to get in your eyeballs. When I get a good biscuit, I want melted butter. Don't put no butter just sitting there. Melt my butter. And then I can get preserves from my family. My aunt makes preserves. But if I can go somewhere, I like everything watermelon. I found me some watermelon spread.
Okay.
So if you melt, mine got to go on hot that it melts up in my biscuit. And give me some old syrup. I don't even want Burr Rabbit. I want Blackburn. My husband like ancient. I don't have
old syrup.
Miss Butterworth. He want that ladies. He want that shapely Miss Butterworth with that dress on. Give me some ancient mama or some Blackburn syrup. And put butter. And you got to melt my butter up in that.
Yes. Okay. So, you do in your bio, you've got like 50 million non-profit organizations that you have collaborated with. I mean, it's literally extremely impressive. When you are doing this and you are giving back to the community, do you sit and think about each organization separately, or you just kind of say, I know what this one wants, let me donate in this capacity, or is it a standard donation that you provide?
Okay, well, we use foolery in the past, so hopefully this will help somebody. There's a lot of what we can do as caterers, chefs is that tax. You give us that tax paper, you can get tax free. But before I got popped in the forehead and took the suck off my forehead, I was giving up everything. It's like people call, Felicia, can you give us food? I'm being honest, they know who they are. Can you cater our event for 150 people and we gonna bring in the celebrity at $15,000 and pay them, and you just feed everybody, and yet bring your team in, you pay your team. So I almost lost everything doing that for years and years on years, until that one had to say, no, we can't lose our house. But you're giving up everything. So we had to balance some things. But when I've done it, it's people asking for free service, and they would give me some for tax write-off. But, I would tell them, can you order a pie during the holiday at least? You still going over that one over there. You go to this company over here to get a cake, but you want me to give you something free. But a lot of them have respectfully said, they even gave me a little VIP bag when I get them little products in there, not the little stuff from the beauty supply, but people are giving me stuff of quality that made me feel like my little contribution meant something.
You get a swag bag.
I get a swag. I got a VIP swag bag. I was like, ooh. But how much money did I spend out of my account? But I do it now. I kind of shifted it to where it's homeless and the children.
Okay.
The kids are innocent. The homeless and the elders are innocent. Other folks that wearing all these bling and driving these big cars and got these bling shoes, and they done brought all the celebrities in for their event, and paid them to come, but didn't want to pay me. Okay. I had to limit what I did. I started doing more limitations.
Okay.
And my heart was in it, but people will pluck out your heart sometimes.
Okay.
So I learned the lesson the hard way, but then there's some people that are just they've got me round the pinky. You say kids, there's one organization, every time they call me, they just buy the products, I cook it. I give my time back to them.
Okay.
If I have extra stuff, I'm calling 2 or 3 organizations. Hey, I got pans of this, come and get it. They were able to feed 55 people with something I gave, and still got food to feed 3. I think they could feed 2 to 3 weeks off of what I blessed them with. That means more to me than doing a person's event. So I've done a lot for people, and ask me, have I been blessed behind some of it?
Oh, absolutely.
Look, you be like, they own that, but you it's a story. That's why I tell people, if you want to do what I do, if you can't walk that road that I've been on, you don't want, because it'll make, when you talked about depression and stuff, you will go in a state of depression. I have the list, but what at what cost?
Right.
Got that right.
Right. I got you.
That right. Well, just Chef Felicia, hold on. Pause right there. Put a pin in it. Don't go nowhere, because we're going to have more with Chef Felicia, with OMG coming right back, right here on the Chef Zone. This is Chef J and Chef Kitura with Chef Felicia out there in Texas. Just do it. You're going to have to let my man get up here and say something about this organization once we come back. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta while serving the entire globe. It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
Ow! Flying objects, tools, particles, chemicals, and harmful radiation are the causes of most eye injuries. And in many cases, implementing safe work practices and utilizing appropriate personal protective equipment can prevent them entirely. And while many people think that eye injuries primarily occur in manufacturing, construction, or trade jobs, nearly 40% of work-related eye injuries occur in offices, healthcare facilities, laboratories, and similar environments. We here at GTG Traffic Signals believes something as simple as putting on a pair of safety glasses can prevent serious eye injuries. These injuries are painful, cause many lost workdays, and sometimes lead to permanent vision loss. This message is sponsored by GTG Traffic Signals, located in Marietta, Georgia. Reminding today and year-round, remember to wear your safety glasses.
More than 35 million Americans suffer from seasonal allergies. During Allergy and Asthma Awareness Month, the Georgia Department of Public Health encourages you to learn more about allergies and to make sure you are ready for allergy season. Watch the weather and stay indoors as much as possible during early morning and at dusk. Keep an allergy calendar to track when your allergy symptoms occur, and be sure to talk to your healthcare provider about an allergy strategy that is best for you.
This is 106liveradio.com, where we like to keep your weekdays purposeful and to give you the motivation you need to get through the work week hustle with shows like
The Morning Rise with the Variable Y, where along with your R&B and hip-hop throwbacks, we discuss mental health, sports, and entertainment. Tune in weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m.
And from 10 to 2 p.m., it's the Tanasha Gray Show, a faith-based show that brings empowerment and godly love to your work week. Weekdays from 10 to 2 p.m. And for those midday hours, you're invited to the 106 Throwbacks Party with the hits that'll never age and keep you dancing weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m.
On Wednesdays and Fridays, come learn about food, not just about how it tastes, but how it can help sustain your health. The Chef Zone with Chef Jay and Chef Kitura, Wednesdays and Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m.
Wednesday and Friday afternoons from 4 to 6 p.m., we're harping on purpose and getting down with meaningful discussions and interviews on the C. Harper Show. All these diverse shows are available when you tune in through the TuneIn app, or simply just download the 106 Live Radio app from the Google and Apple Play Store to listen from anywhere. Subscribe to our YouTube page for live shows and never miss out with 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
Over 200,000 men are diagnosed with prostate cancer every year. Over 20,000 men die from prostate cancer. 1 out of every 4 African American men are diagnosed. All of that can be prevented by going to the doctor and asking for a prostate screening. I'm a father. I want to watch my daughter grow up. Be a real man. Take the pledge and get screened for prostate cancer.
Are you thinking of changing your marketing strategy? 106 Live Radio is the solution you need to promote your goods and services. For a limited time only, we are offering special advertising rates on our fast-growing radio network. We can also help you create an audio commercial or a website banner that fits your business needs. It is just that simple. Visit our website at 106liveradio.com for details.
Bringing you the best shows and music 24/7 on your favorite radio. It's 106 Live Radio.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Woo! Bring them out, 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 bring them out.
We are back.
We're back. We're back.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Give me that energy. I love it. I love it. So Chef Felicia and Mr. Darryl.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, I don't know how much you guys have taken a look at our show, but we're at this point where we do this thing called recipes in real time. As a chef, I feel like you should be able to give one of those good recipes in real time so that, well, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. I ain't gonna make it sound all fancy, just so that we can write it down and try it on this end and change the name of it and make some.
I'll change the name.
Just look at her face.
Don't look like that, Chef Felicia. Don't be
I'm
that
ready.
way. Don't be that way.
I'm ready.
You ready? Well, let's go with it. Recipes in real time. Give it to me.
I got a recipe real quick for you. Get you some salmon. You can get a side of salmon. Then let me tell you three. This is how you say four. Three ingredients: melted butter, some Zatarain's seasoning, some thyme, and a little onion powder. Bake it. You can bake it, or you can put it on the smoker for about 15 minutes, and then I cover it in the oven for about 20 minutes. And I'm saying, when I say covered with the heavy foil, not that foil you get from the dollar store. I'm talking about real heavy duty foil. And it actually steams and pulsates that smoke in there. And y'all, when I tell you it flakes off, that's the best salmon you'll ever in your life eat.
I like it. I like it. So
you want another one?
Yeah, go for it.
Come on, give it to me. Since we already on the roll, give it to me.
Okay, get you some, there's a protein blend that's for people who are trying to do tacos without the beef, the harshness of beef sometimes.
Okay.
There's a blend by Bird's Eye in the freezer section. If you get that, some enchilada seasoning, some taco seasoning, a little grapeseed oil, saute that, put some peppers and onions in there, and get any type of tortilla you want and make you a taco. You'll never worry about beef. Boom.
I'm saying that energy is something else.
She's like, let me tell you.
You want another one?
Exactly where to go.
Well, you know what? We might as well go for the trifecta. So go ahead and give me one more.
Okay, let's see. Okay, get you some softened cream cheese. Get you some banana cream flavor. Get some, if you want regular powdered sugar, you can get regular powdered sugar, or you can get the actual powdered sugar by Swerve. Mix that up really, really hard, real good. Crush you up some sugar-free cookies or some regular cookies and make you what I call a cloud, a banana cloud. Put a little whipped cream, Cool Whip in there. Whip it up like that. Whip it like that. And you make you a cloud. Okay, you can get any flavor. Get artificial flavor or make it like a cloud. And what it makes, if you chill it, it makes the best little either sugar-free dessert or a natural soft dessert. But it's soft cream cheese, Cool Whip, any flavor, and fake confection sugar or real confection sugar. And you got the best cloud of joy. And crush up you some cookies, some vanilla wafers, or you some graham crackers, and put a little butter, and you got the best little cloud you want. Trickle anything on top of it you want.
Trickle it.
Trickle it. Like,
you know what? I can't wait till you come to Atlanta to cook live in our studio and trickle whatever it is that you're going to trickle.
And I bring my seasoning.
That's it. I love it. I love it. That's wonderful.
Chefy, you have your own seasoning?
No, I call it, let me tell you, my husband always said, he's been fussing. How many years you been fussing at me about seasoning? About 15? About 15, he's been getting on that. I got a half a nerve dealing with him on seasoning. What I like is the fact that people have made their own seasonings, and I have a seasoning, I call it a chef blend. It's my blends of things that I use to make your food taste worth calling me again.
I got you.
Okay.
So I utilize everybody. Now, there's some I don't touch, and there's some stuff everybody likes that I just don't, I can't taste. I don't do nothing with accent because of MSG. So we know enhancers are always going to be lemon, and that's what people fail to remember, that lemon is the only flavor enhancer you need, not MSG. So it's some seasonings that when I say I love, but he's like, when you gonna make your own? I'm like, when you gonna make the labels? You do the labels.
It's a team effort, right?
Well, since you
and if I make the label, you can go ahead and buy.
I got you, bro. I got you. I'm getting ready to go ahead and segue right to you. Since Chef Felicia, just slide it to the side just for a minute. Let my man Daryl come on in the building and have his say. Don't be that one, Chef Felicia. Don't be that one. Bro, talk to me about this OMG thing, man, because I've got an earful from the missus. And with it being the inspiration coming from you, when you got that word to bring forth that thought process, what exactly did you envision for it to be?
Well, first off, I envisioned the logo before anything else. And I know how good her cupcakes and pies and cakes and everything are. So I got that vision of the logo, and I was seeing it on like buses and billboards and everything. And because a lot of times when people taste her desserts, that's the first thing out of their mouth. OMG, OMG.
So you were envisioning the logos just riding by, and you said that.
Yeah.
And you start singing Usher's song, "There Go My Baby." That's right there.
Yeah. So yeah, that was like 3:00 in the morning one morning. And then after I told her, I got up and created the logo.
Okay.
And then I brought it back in there to show her.
Oh,
So I just created that and put it in her hands, and then.
So you ain't do no trickling or none of that.
Just
no.
right?
None of that sprucing or.
No, I'm not the trickler. She is.
Oh, okay. Man, I was trying to come on, bro. You got to work with me, dog.
No, he did create different. He challenges me because he'll say, "I want a peanut butter and jelly cupcake."
Oh my God! Oh, I mean, yeah. OMG.
So
that thing delicious.
So he'll challenge me on different things just to see. He's like, I want you to make this. So I'm at about 165 flavors of cheesecake and cupcake now.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So let me ask you this, and challenge you at the same token.
Challenge me.
Okay. So you said one of your passions, one of your heart's desires is working with the homeless community and with the children's community. What do you say would be your best menu that you would put in rotation just for those two populations alone?
Oh, I'm ready for you.
Talk to me.
Chili, let me tell you how I get the kids when you can't get them to eat. I actually work with one that's a recreation center, and they call me to compose for free. I did it for free. Their menus. I say chili cheesy mac attack.
Okay.
Chili cheesy mac attack.
Okay.
Grown folks.
Chili cheesy mac
and it's easy for anybody to make, and it's a stretcher. So. With the homeless community, you looking at things that you can cup up and hand out.
Yes.
Even with this pandemic, you need to make sure you're able to hand out a fork and that. So if you put a chili cheese and mac attack in somebody's face, you got the meat, you got the pasta, you got the sauce and everything in there. And any type of pasta that I do, I actually do it with the macaroni, or I do it with penny pasta, or I do it with the bow tie pasta. Okay. And if I do that one thing and change that pasta, that cheese be going up like this, y'all. That cheese be like this. All kinds of ways. And when people eat it, some people say, you done took me through it. Like, one of them good cafeteria lady meals.
Yeah. Wait, on that note,
hold on. You're doing way too much over there. Chef, you're doing way too much. That
cheese be going. You know that cheese be going.
I got it. I promise you.
It ain't that processed. That processed cheese gonna do like this.
Listen, you know what? Don't you go nowhere.
Hang tight.
You hold on. Don't you go nowhere.
I want you to stay right there.
Stay right there. We'll be right back. Chef J and Chef Kitura on 106liveradio.com. You can stay. We'll be right back.
Remix. All I see over here ain't nothing but a lot of honeys looking for a man, and with a lot of money bottles in their hand and short shirts. Honeys trying to show that slow lined up, trying to get through the velvet rope. Cause over here when the jams drop, everybody bug. Standing on the couches like this side club. Got the Bacardi and Cristal mixing too. Yeah, knowing in the morning I'ma feel the blues. The jams keep dropping and the drinks keep coming and the girls keep talking to me. I mean, straight popping. Everybody jumping, making it hard for me to leave.
All you gotta do is call me and I'll come running to where the party at. I keep a fat
in a backpack. Know what's happening in every city I'm rapping in. If it's a after splash on the last cat in, kitten purring, tight like virgin, like snow blurring. The party begins when the slurping ends. You do me, I do you. Spend the night with boo boo. Let's have a private party for two, but it's gotta be bumping in order for me to get cool. Run to the border for Colombians. Study horticulture, my green thumb, keep them. Got to Vegas twist on. I freak until I get number one.
Yo, Rochester. Now here we go. How about another shot of Henny? I hear the apple martini happen to help plenty. Mommy, Ben Naki, the party's over here. The hustlers, gangsters, thugs is over here. Get with us. We true ballers like the Sixers. We all hopping out of Sixers. Mine's is black, Jermaine's is champagne, jagged edge, blue, platinum, pearl, white, and green. What a sight to be seen. So that's the crew. I thought you knew it's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's not like us, it's true. The sun could retire if the rocks we got any brighter. Once I'm in, then the game that I kick begin. My nickname is ESPN. Now if your juice is blue and your goose is gray, in the OJ and let's party away.
Someone wears fucking right around 130. Never get the truth, really coming as is. Do rags and Tims, I'm rolling past his. This little Jag and Benz with the roll, not the one with the stem, the one with the rim. The one that seem to make more enemies than friends. Sliding in past those, both eyes closed, both arms rose, both charms rose with the SOSODE.F. Buying bottle. Until there ain't none left. I'm quick to go left. I blaze with no rep. I jam smoke to death, baby. Show me the club. I'm like, hey, whatever car they at, come and mix it with the Chris, baby. What's wrong with that? We in the VIP twisted, downright spiffy, two-way, ooh, they make it like they missed it.
Come on, left side, just put your hands up, throw 'em up. Right side, just put your hands up, throw 'em up. Everybody put your hands up, throw 'em up. The beat comes back around, everybody do the east side, run this mother for ya. Do my south side, run this mother.
What's up? It is me, the one and only Chef Kitura here with allabouttheminis.com. Guess what time it is? It's time for Itty Bitty Nuggets. Itty Bitty Nuggets is sponsored by allabouttheminis.com, where we specialize in bite-sized flavor on the go. You can find us at www.allabouttheminis.com. One love.
We are back on the scene, back in the scene. We here.
Yes,
we are here, and we are having a good time with our guest from Dallas, Chef Felicia, and her supporting half, Mr. Darryl. But before we get back to them, look at you. Before we get back to them, it is now time for our Itty Bitty Nuggets, our wealth of information. It might be small in nature, but it's action packed and plus size and information. So I know it's gonna be something today. Just because it's Friday, you never disappoint.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give it to us.
All right. I have to clear my throat on that one. So today's nugget is corn. Do you like corn, Chef Day?
I love corn. I think corn is a very good vegetable. I think corn is pretty good. Especially when I'm making shepherd's pie. Corn is my favorite vegetable to use. So dig it. Yep. But I'm almost nervous to say it because when I just go back to the chocolate thing, I'm still not over that.
The white chocolate.
And you hurt my feelings with that. So corn, I'm gonna just leave it right there for right now. Okay. I'll come back to it in a minute.
All right. So corn is actually a crop that's part of the grass family. In corn is actually a part of the flour, and the corn is part of the flour, and the individual kernel is the seed. And on average, an ear of corn has 800 kernels in 16 rows.
Wow.
Is that like impressive?
Wow.
Yeah.
And each ear of corn actually has 16 rows. It's like how you make sure that 16
Is
rows.
it effective if it has 15 rows? Or who counts that?
I don't know who sits there and counts it.
It's a job.
Yeah, it's got to be a job.
Corn chef job or
Not a corn chef job. Let's see. There are over 3,500 different uses for corn products, and corn and its products are also found in many non-food items such as fireworks. So, this past 4th of July, you guys were cracking up some corn. Fireworks, rust preventatives, glue, paint, dye, laundry detergent, aspirin, antibiotics, paint, shoe polish, ink, cosmetics, manufacturing of film, and the production of plastics. Which is why they say that corn is one of the hardest things to digest. It's those things to where when you eat it, eat it thoroughly because it will definitely it takes your system a long time to digest corn. So there you have it about the corn. I forgot to say this. Corn is now a completely domesticated plant, so you're unlikely to find it growing in the wild. It can, let's see. Oh, here it is. As of 2012, the United States produces 40% of the world's total harvest, making it the biggest producer in the world. 273,803,130 pounds in 2012. That's like super amazing. Jeffy, is there something in particular you like to create when you are in the corn family?
Fried corn.
Do you use? Is there a recipe that you use corn for on a regular basis?
I would eat fried corn.
Fried corn, yes,
fried
ma'am.
corn. The only thing I don't do is I don't cook
That's
salt
actually
pork.
probably one of my.
Yeah, fried corn. I found a way to do it to taste like the old fashioned without putting the fried salt pork in there.
Yeah, fried corn is the ticket. Fried corn is the ticket. Now, so when you create your fried corn, you put like the onions and the bell pepper all.
No.
Yeah,
That's no, not that. I do it. I toss it with the flour and the sugar. Like the old fashioned folks, shuck it and carve it off, and then toss it. And then I actually put I put grapeseed oil and I saute it in that until you get them chunks of everything going.
Right.
Ooh,
that's the second time you mentioned grapeseed oil, and I'm glad you did. We had a chef on Wednesday, and he talked about grapeseed oil. And as we are as chefs, and you, even just in general, you start hearing recipes, and they always like to talk about olive oil. But olive oil is as I've been growing and learning, it's more so for your salad dressings. It's harder for your system to break it down. So I'm glad that you talked about the grapeseed oil. I've started using grapeseed oil in a lot of stuff that I prepare, as well as other oils. But if you are out there and you like to cook and you use olive oil, start to wean yourself off that olive oil and transition to grapeseed oil.
I like it. So, Chef Felicia.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all was talking about olive oil and grapeseed oil, and you think you got away from my question as far as the children and the homeless population and their meals. You told me about the kids. I want to know about the homeless population meals, what would be your go-to to feed them? Because as you're talking, if I don't hear anything else, I do hear passion, and I do hear heart.
You saying
people. All right. I think we lost her. Well, she's here. We're having a little bit of difficulty because the weather outside is not so favorable. But guess what? It's Friday, and we come to expect that. But it's gonna be what it's going. Wait a minute. We are back. We're back. We're here.
We're here.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I don't know what just happened.
Here.
What were you talking about? What do we prepare for the homeless population?
Yes.
Oh, I like to hit them with I think the last time I had some I had gotten this, these cases of halal chicken thighs. All we find in now is thighs because of what's going on with whatever chicken.
Right.
I didn't find no wings. So I gave somebody like did I smoke some? I think I had smoked some chicken thighs.
Okay.
And giving them like pulled chicken sandwiches is what we've been doing out here. And then taking that chicken and making a smoked chicken pasta. So just anything to stick to their belly, and potatoes. Even if you take that same chicken and you you don't put that. I don't give them. Now my husband talking about he bringing his Creole out talking about the pontchartrain sauce. He know goodness well I ain't going to pontchartrain sauce. Like,
so wait. Now is it a sauce that he helps make, or
he's Creole? He like food. My husband got a bottomless pit in that belly. He just like he loves the pontchartrain sauce. But I do pastas with the pontchartrain sauce, but I kind of cut it. But anything pasta will actually help stretch. Anything potato, because I do a loaded potato for them as well. I tell them to do, like mashed potatoes. You ain't got to do a baked potato, but a loaded mashed potato.
Yep.
They really, and you top it with those meats on there, and it makes them feel like they're getting something good. And I know y'all said corn, so you can actually make a, how Kentucky, they got that bowl. You can make them a food bowl with potato, gravy, that chicken, and put your corn in there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Like his famous
in heaven, right?
Okay. I dig it. Well, hey, I guess I let you off the hook. You answered my question.
I did.
Better about life right now. So, don't see you making my day. Don't do it. Hey, but Chef Felicia.
Yeah.
OMG. And that's all. You know what? We can leave it right there. We ain't even got to say nothing else. Just OMG. Hey, but this is what it is. It's Chef J and Chef Kitura in the Chef Zone, where it's all things chef all the time on 106liveradio.com. Chef Felicia, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? And welcome to the Chef Zone Community Corner. This segment is sponsored by Dream Builders Academy, where we stand by our motto. It's not just about culinary, but about life. Be sure to connect with us at www.daretodreaminc.org. That's www.DARE2JREAMINC.org. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? And welcome to the Chef Zone Community Corner. This segment is sponsored by Dream Builders Academy, where we stand by our motto. It's not just about culinary, but about life. And we are back.
We're back.
Back on it. We're back on it. Chef Felicia.
Yes.
What's going on out there in Dallas? We talk about what's happening in Atlanta quite often. We do a lot of community service, a lot of big things here for our city. We put on for the city here, big time. As chefs, we receive so much. We're given so much. We get the opportunity to serve by way
what y'all got going on?
Sit on the remote.
On the remote control.
Was that all that?
This was the TV. We were like, what? We couldn't find something with my hair.
Y'all just focus with me. Stay with me. We trying to find out what's happening in the city down there.
Okay.
What's going on? What kind of community service y'all got happening out there? How can people get involved with what's going on out there?
Well, there's so much. I deal with like a couple of organizations and 2 Fish and 5 Loaves. They've been doing some stuff out here. So anything I can do to help them. There's another group, Lunchbox of Love. I am in love with her because she's the one who helped me be able to do like 700 pies for when they were doing a bike giveaway for the holidays.
700, that's a lot.
Yeah, 700 pies. So she was like, I got pie shells. Somebody actually tagged me on it. I went and picked them up and I was able to fill those pies up. And as people drove up to get the bikes for their children, they were able to get desserts. And
that's beautiful.
That. So anytime somebody says something, anytime they contact me, somebody even sent me something. I was like, don't send me nothing. Send it to one of the organizations where I can get you credit, because a lot of people get stuff and you be like, you never see anything done. I'm one that as soon as somebody gives me something, I'm finding an organization it's like paying it forward, because they're saying you're doing community service and I don't ask for anything. But when they send it saying, I see what you're doing, I actually find a group to actually bless. And we've done paint parties for little girls from
nice.
Anybody that our goal was to feed 10,000 frontline workers, and I partnered with the organization, and I know we've done over 7,000 frontline workers and essential workers during the pandemic. So I was the chef that nobody even knew. I was cooking all that food myself. And for a period of time from April up until I think January, February, we had fed over 5,000 people.
Wow.
Boxed
That's
up.
beautiful.
I'm talking about everything had to be individually packaged. So
right.
I got tired of foam, but guess what? Those people felt appreciated with a whole meal and a dessert from OMG.
Look at you. That's beautiful.
That's
Absolutely
what y'all
beautiful.
do.
I like what you're doing out there. It's amazing. Like I said, it's when I was looking at your bio, and I was not joking when I said 11 million, right? I'm just gonna go. You've got your Voila House in Dallas, Fat by Design, Church in the Woods, Sonia House Inc., Greater Mount Moriah, We Can Academy. You've got UTSW, SNMA Group, Dallas ISD. You've got your Survivors on Purpose, the Ladies Generals, Salvation Army in Arlington, Red Oak Athletics, Egypt Chapel, Arlington Fire Department, Portfolio Resident Services, Pastor Fred, National Labor Relations Board, FMA Global, Pro Players Foundation, and there's a whole nother page and a half. And this is everything that you're doing. So, we have a segment that we call Community Corner, and you just fulfilled all of that just all by yourself. So we are going to take a pause just briefly, and then when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Chef Felicia, don't you go nowhere.
You got to make sure that you stay
I gotta
right
make sure
there.
Mr. Darrell, I appreciate you for hanging with us, bro. Chef Felicia, just don't go nowhere, because you're giving me life right now. You're giving me life. But we're going to do this.
Hits that will never age and keep you dancing weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m.
On Wednesdays and Fridays, come learn about food, not just about how it tastes, but how it can help sustain your health. The Chef Zone with Chef Jay and Chef Kitura, Wednesdays and Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m.
Wednesday and Friday afternoons from 4 to 6 p.m., we're harping on purpose and getting down with meaningful discussions and interviews on the C. Harper Show. All these diverse shows are available when you tune in through the TuneIn app, or simply just download the 106 Live Radio app from the Google and Apple Play Store to listen from anywhere. Subscribe to our YouTube page for live shows and never miss out with 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
And I just want to say, He's lucky to have a brother like you.
Lucky? Caring for my brother is far from easy. He's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community support for your strength. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Man, I love my kids so much. I once sat for 3 hours in the cold rain to watch her soccer team lose by 18 goals.
I love my kids so much. I once used it too. Suck snot out of her stuffed nose at 3 a.m.
You win.
Love your kids? Love them enough to make sure they're in the right car seat. From toddlers to tweens, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat to find the right seat for their age and size. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Everybody has a stomach ache from time to time, but when you regularly experience abdominal pain, bloating, constipation, and/or diarrhea, you might have IBS. Go to badgut.org and take the 30-second IBS test to find out. Got a bad gut? Go to badgut.org for good advice.
Are you thinking of changing your marketing strategy? 106 Live Radio is the solution you need to promote your goods and services. We are offering special advertising rates on our fast-growing radio network. We can also help you create an audio commercial or website banner that fits your business needs. It is just that simple. Visit our website at 106liveradio.com for details.
Bringing you the best shows and music 24/7 on your favorite radio. It's 106liveradio.com.
What's going on, world? This is Chef Rob coming to you from my friends Chef Jay and Chef Kitura. Catch them on 106liveradio.com on the Chef Zone, 2 to 4 p.m. Wednesday and Friday. Also, look for us soon to be in Atlanta at Chef and For a Cause. It's going to be a wonderful event where me, Chef Kitura, Chef Jay, and a couple other chefs will be making fabulous food for you for a vast majority of causes such as breast cancer, sickle cell anemia, gay and lesbian children's rights, and a few other issues. A portion of the proceeds will be going to each individual charity that we will be sponsoring. My personal cause will be the Atlanta chapter of the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Fund. Don't forget to join us at Chef and For a Cause and stay tuned for more information on this event.
Captured effortlessly. Happened so naturally. Didn't I know it was love? The next thing I got was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go. And now we fly to the stars. I hope this night will last forever. I've been waiting for you. It's been so long. I knew just what I would do when I heard your song. Fill my heart with this. You gave me freedom. You knew I could not resist. I needed someone. And now I'm flying through the stars. I hope this night lasts forever. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Woo! Bring them out, 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 bring them out.
And we are back. We're here.
We're here.
We back, and she's back.
There she is.
There
Chef
she go.
Fifi.
Chef Fifi, do you love me? All that. That's it. Chef Felicia in the building. OMG Cakes. So, Chef Felicia.
Yes.
On a for real note, we are lining up our chef crew of participants that we've had on the show, and we're gonna do a cooking segment. So I hope you're ready for it.
Ready.
That's what's getting ready to come your way.
Ready.
Ain't never scared, huh?
Look,
ready.
You sound like I don't get ready. I stay ready.
If I'm 52, you know we be ready.
So let's backpedal a little bit about that, and I heard it, but it kind of bypassed me. But really, that peanut butter and jelly cupcake.
Oh my God!
Brother Darryl, I heard it. I heard that word. Yeah. It got ahead of me, but then I had to bring it back for a second.
Bring it back.
Yeah, talk to me about that before I move further. Talk to me about that peanut butter and jelly cupcake. How does that go down?
Felicia?
Oh, you want me or you want him who asked for it?
Well, he asked for it. You made it happen, so I guess now we're moving to you.
Okay, think about the softest and fluffiest cupcake. You don't really want your frosting like too sweet to where it's like, what I do is I make a nice cupcake and I put my regular like amaretto, butter vanilla, what's that, lemon and almond flavor to make that wedding cake cupcake.
Okay.
You pull a little center out, take some Welch's jelly.
Okay.
Grape jelly.
All right. I was gonna ask what flavor.
Put it in the center.
Okay.
When you put it in the center, you make a frosting and you put peanut butter. That Reese's peanut butter, not Peter Pan. Reese's. And then you whisk it up in there like this. And then you funnel it on there. And when people bite the cupcake, their eyes be crossing. Because they like, it's a buttercream frosting. Really not too much butter because I don't like a lot of butter in my frosting. But you want that stuff so airy and fluffy. When they bite it, they be like, how you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich cupcake? Not
I'll tell you what. Chef Felicia, just for you. I normally don't do this. I let you be great. Just for you. I'm gonna try that today.
I'm
gonna try that today. Just so I can get the feel of what this peanut butter and jelly cupcake is gonna do.
It's gonna have your toes doing like this because people still eat. Now people act bougie, but everybody still eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
All the time.
True that.
All the
time. Then when you can get it in a cupcake and have that frosting taste a peanut butter frosting, you be want to just dip all your cut. You want to eat every crumb. You be slathering the crumb and the little bit of jelly that dripped off when you bit.
So let me ask you this, because clearly I see how vibrant you are.
That's ADHD claimed.
Okay.
She said claimed.
I get it.
Claimed. Because when you get tired, I don't.
Say that.
Clearly.
I get it. I like it. I can see that. So talk to me about your staff, your day-to-day with your staff, because it got to be all the way live. I'm pretty sure you bring the same energy. Do you look for, when you're talking to people, and as a chef, sometimes, we're married to our work so much that we have to ensure that the people that are around us, that we put into our circle, match our energy. We talked a little bit earlier about perseverance and how we have to be able to, and we not talked about perseverance, but we talked about the ashwagandha. We talked about the vitamin of the day and how it helps with brain functionality and things of that like that. And sometimes as a chef, you have to think for people and so on and so forth. These people that you bring on board, they have to match your intensity. How do you select them? What do you say when they come on board to work for Chef Felicia?
Okay, I'm going to throw you all the way off. When it comes to cooking, ask me who does the cooking and baking first. Everything up to 1,250 people first.
Okay.
By themselves.
Hold on. I'm about to ask you. Wait a second. Just push pause. Chef Felicia, I got a question for you.
What?
When it comes to cooking and baking for up to 1,200 people, who do that before your staff gets involved? You do.
All of it.
The one and only.
So what's left for your staff to do?
They go out and work. When it comes to the washing the dishes, when we go to events, they taking and setting up my events. I do have people who do ice sculptures, carvings, that type of stuff. That's different. But when it comes to baking, I'm the one that's piping. I've taught them how to do it for some things, and if just for fun. But it's something about an ADHD adult that has learned how to master something that people thought was a disability. And we've served well. Now I would let them, I've had somebody to help me, 2 chefs to come on and help me do a project where they were helping me get stuff made for, cause we had to package everything during the pandemic for HelloFresh. So that was a blessing to me to have. I was calling out who could come help me, because I can't make no 1,200 sandwiches by myself, but I did all the meat for it.
Okay.
All the smoking of the meats and all that was done.
Right.
But then I had a chef chopping. I had to say, don't put all that fat up in my meat. I don't put all that fat in my meat. She was like, well, when we chop it up, they ain't gonna be able to tell what is that's my meat. Don't be putting all that fat in my meat. Now I don't chop out everything. Don't be putting no knuckles and buckles in my meat. I want all meat up in my food. But when my team comes to work with me, they already one of the teams that works calls me Mama Bear. Because they say I treat them good, I take care of them, and I make them feel like people. I don't talk to them crazy. When I talk with my eyes, you see, I'm very active. So I talk with my eyes. So if I'm mad, I'm like this. I talk with my eyes, and I don't address anything in front of people. Even if it's a client, we don't address anything. If I have to pull them to the side, I talk to them. If they're at an event that I'm not at, all of them have their certification for food handling. They're under my license that I have, my insurance. I make sure everybody's taken care of, but they know my spirit. And that's one thing my pastor has spoke, that everybody that is drawn to you will have your spirit. So that means I didn't have to look far. That spirit was drawn to me because I'm that type of giving person. So it's like I was connected to people that were like, I'm going to treat your business like my business.
Yeah.
When I go out, I'm going to represent well. So that means women are not going to have, if you got a tat, nobody's going to tell you got a tat. You ain't going to be showing no midriff. You're going to have a tucked in shirt working for me. You'll have a tie on. You're going to look presentable. So where if a person wants to utilize me, they'll know they serve with a spirit of, I got you, and I'm gonna make your event successful. And that's what I try to do, make everybody, and my team does the same. Now, if somebody gets off, I address the off later, and I bet you they never go there no more.
Chef Fee, you were talking about you don't, when they're chopping up, and don't put all that fat and stuff in your meat. So when it comes to cooking, what are your top 4 to 5 ingredients that you must have?
You ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
Seasoned salt. One that's not too dark is always. Can I call out a name? Because I use a seasoned salt, onion powder, garlic powder.
Giving it to us already.
I was gonna say you can say it. You can say it.
Okay. Let me tell you, Old Faithful. Old Faithful has been around since we were young, and that's Morton seasoned salt.
Yep.
I have not stopped using Morton seasoned salt, granulated onion powder, granulated garlic powder, parsley, and always when I'm doing chicken or beef, I got thyme. I love thyme in anything. So thyme enhances it to where you sit up there and you be like, I need to stop my roll of biscuit up in here. You want that meal that's going to make you think about. I had somebody say I was dreaming about eating your chicken salad. So when people say they were thinking about your chicken salad or your praline cheesecake, that blesses me so very well. Yeah. And then when you use those, I always call it my faithful 4 or my faithful 5. I never go anywhere. I travel with those seasonings.
Got you.
And kosher salt.
Yes. Yes. I use the Morton's instead of the other one, just because there's no sugar in the Morton's, and that's, we always have to watch certain things like that. So that's one of the main reasons why I use that Morton.
And has it changed since you used it?
No,
There's nothing that changed.
Nope. Yep. You still get that same flavor that you're looking for.
That's life. That's my. Those are my. I have to have my faithful 4 to 5 always.
Yep. You just crack me up.
Yeah, some folks just don't know what to say.
Share. What is it that I know you've provided that spiritual guidance for her. What is your why that helps keep her, keeps you sharing this with her?
I know she's a very giving person, and she'll give her last. And a lot of times, let's say for instance, she loves what she does so much and she gives so much. She would do it without getting paid. She's not doing it for the money. She's doing it for the experience that she gives people. And I just want to support that. But sometimes I gotta, say everybody's not a charity case, and you can't sponsor everybody.
Yeah,
you can say
but
that.
Then again, every time she, sponsors somebody, gotta open up another door of a paying client.
Yeah.
So as she's doing what she loves to do, other clients are taking notice and coming to her, wanting her services.
That's awesome. Yeah. So, my girl, Chef Felicia, you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area doing some phenomenal things. Please share with the people out here in Radio Land. Tell us how we can find you, your social media platforms.
Okay, well, always you can find me on, I have Chef Fee Guimont, and I put that together, Chef Fee Guimont, that's Fee Guimont, and that's on social media. Felicia A. Guimont is my personal. I always tell people there's always some shenanigans on there. And cheffeeguimont.com. I think that's where I am.
Okay.
And then at Southern Best Catering on Instagram. I was trying to keep everything close, but anytime they want to find me, cheffeeguimont.com is my website. And any social media, people inbox me. I'm trying to do better at building my site up and putting more pictures, but everything's on Felicia A. Guimont. You do OMG Cakes, it's gonna pop up with me.
It's gonna pop. There you are.
I'm Googleable. That's what I tell them. I'm Googleable.
Listen, you are Google verifiable, right?
A woman after my own heart with these words. You come up with
Googleable
and you fit. They may not be right, but I tell you, they fit.
Yes, verifiable. That's one of the things that where you doing something where somebody can Google you, and you the first name to pop up. You just like boom,
like a Pop-Tart.
Felicia, it has been an absolute pleasure. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Thank you.
Right, for all that you do, all that you share. And giving back to the community. You're a super fantastic woman of God. Many blessings are going to come your way. I'm going to make sure that I start getting your information out there, following you, etc. And I know that Chef Jay is going to start doing the same and making sure that you are in the forefront, and like Daryl was saying, when you bless one, you get 2 to 3 more blessings your way. So absolutely amazing. So we got somebody else that just had to come. You can't see. Slide over.
I don't want to be on. What's up, Chef Fifi?
Why you so loud? Slide over.
Is that Ann over there?
Yeah, it's me. Look, check this out, man. So listen, I know you're out in Dallas Fort Worth, and I appreciate you coming on this show. You and Daryl, and I want to collaborate since I'm always out there in Dallas and Arlington area. I want to do a collaboration with you on one of the homeless feeding.
Ooh, come on! Because I can get Microsoft involved too. Microsoft loves to help and volunteer with us.
Okay.
Anytime we do stuff, so they.
Yep. Oh, hang.
But it's all right. We'll be
right. Hang tight. She's going in. I love her energy, man.
I'll come back. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Hey, I got.
Okay.
We see you. We see you.
Okay. All right. So, go ahead.
Yeah, but I was just saying that once I come back, since I frequent there for my little goddaughter, I definitely want to collab with you on one of the homeless feeding. And you know, Chef Patricia Renee.
I know Patricia.
Right. So she comes up there all the way from where she's from.
Diana.
Yeah. So we're going to do something together, man.
Let's do it. I know she loves us. She's full of shenanigans. It's always shenanigans with that one. So I would love to. You let me know. We're doing something in September 27th. They're doing a fundraiser. I don't know if you'll be out as soon as that, but anytime you just let me know, because they are always, and I got 2 organizations and we work with them. They rent boots to the ground Thursdays through Sunday. They trying to feed somebody.
Okay, and one more thing. I know when do they have the big cook-off in Dallas?
You talking about which one? The City Men Cook?
Yes.
He just had something. I can find out from Mr. Allen. Let me find out from him, because I was something at one time. He always tells them I'm one of the chefs for City Men, like that. He calls me the chef police. I still haven't policed anything, but I have done some things for him. But I can find out and I can give you that information with Mr. Allen.
All right, do that. That's another thing that I want to take part in.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was trying to get this one involved, but I got to work on them.
Hang in there, Daryl. Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah, don't fade the black guy. Don't let her push you to the back, bro. Stay ever present and invisible, and it's gonna be all right. But Chef Felicia, hey, my dear, thank you so much. Your energy is off the charts. You two have now become my favorite couple.
Oh,
the energy y'all have is just phenomenal, and your love of your wife, man, is inspiring. And Chef, your love of passion, and purpose, and
community,
people,
it's
just remarkable. The way that you speak about what you love and what you do is breathtaking, and you always get people that have this type of message and have this type of fun in what they're doing. Sometimes us as chefs, we get so lost in what it is that we're doing that we forget that we're having fun. This is this is an enjoyable moment, and you seem to be very, very much so enjoying what it is that you're doing out there. So from us to you, from the Chef Zone with Chef Jay and Chef Kitura and 106liveradio.com, our whole family here, we say thank you so very much.
Thank you
for being out here. But this ain't over. Part 2 is coming soon. We're not saying goodbye. We're saying see you in a few minutes. Because y'all got a meal to make for us, and we're going to get all the details.
And I'm going to follow Chef Jay so I can taste that peanut butter and jelly.
I'm serious. Y'all, it's going to take you somewhere.
Listen, I'm going to get down on it and give me the biscuits one more time.
The biscuits.
That's it. That's what the biscuits.
The biscuits. You know, little kids say biscuits. Like they say spaghetti. They didn't say spaghetti. They say spaghetti.
It was spaghetti. Absolutely.
Spaghetti. Biscuits and sandwich.
That's it. That's me, Brother Darryl. Hey, it was a pleasure, man. We love y'all. Appreciate you for hanging out.
We love you.
Much love.
See y'all soon, and we'll talk at you soon.
Thanks. Right. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Got it. Hey, that's it. Chef Felicia, Brother Darryl, right here in the Chef Zone. Chef Jay, Chef Kitura on 106liveradio.com. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta while serving the entire globe. It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
Ow! Flying objects, tools, particles, chemicals, and harmful radiation are the causes of most eye injuries. And in many cases, implementing safe work practices and utilizing appropriate personal protective equipment can prevent them entirely. And while many people think that eye injuries primarily occur in manufacturing, construction, or trade jobs, nearly 40% of work-related eye injuries occur in offices, healthcare facilities, laboratories, and similar environments. We here at GTG Traffic Signals believes something as simple as putting on a pair of safety glasses can prevent serious eye injuries. These injuries are painful, cause many lost workdays, and sometimes lead to permanent vision loss. This message is sponsored by GTG Traffic Signals, located in Marietta, Georgia. Reminding today and year-round, remember to wear your safety glasses.
More than 35 million Americans suffer from seasonal allergies. During Allergy and Asthma Awareness Month, the Georgia Department of Public Health encourages you to learn more about allergies and to make sure you are ready for allergy season. Watch the weather and stay indoors as much as possible during early morning and at dusk. Keep an allergy calendar to track when your allergy symptoms occur, and be sure to talk to your healthcare provider about an allergy strategy that is best for you.
This is 106liveradio.com, where we like to keep your weekdays purposeful and to give you the motivation you need to get through the work week hustle with shows like
The Morning Rise with the Variable Y, where along with your R&B and hip-hop throwbacks, we discuss mental health, sports, and entertainment. Tune in weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m.
And from 10 to 2 p.m., it's the Tanasha Gray Show, a faith-based show that brings empowerment and godly love to your work week. Weekdays from 10 to 2 p.m. And for those midday hours, you're invited to the 106 Throwbacks Party with the hits that'll never age and keep you dancing weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m.
On Wednesdays and Fridays, come learn about food, not just about how it tastes, but how it can help sustain your health. The Chef Zone with Chef Jay and Chef Kitura, Wednesdays and Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m.
Wednesday and Friday afternoons from 4 to 6 p.m., we're harping on purpose and getting down with meaningful discussions and interviews on the C. Harper Show. All these diverse shows are available when you tune in through the TuneIn app, or simply just download the 106 Live Radio app from the Google and Apple Play Store to listen from anywhere. Subscribe to our YouTube page for live shows and never miss out with 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
Over 200,000 men are diagnosed with prostate cancer every year. Over 20,000 men die from prostate cancer a year. 1 out of every 4 African American men are diagnosed. All of that can be prevented by going to the doctor and asking for a prostate screening. I'm a father. I want to watch my daughter grow up. Be a real man, take the pledge, and get screened for prostate cancer.
Are you thinking of changing your marketing strategy? 106 Live Radio is the solution you need to promote your goods and services. For a limited time only, we are offering special advertising rates on our fast-growing radio network. We can also help you create an audio commercial or a website banner that fits your business needs. It is just that simple. Visit our website at 106liveradio.com for details.
Bringing you the best shows and music 24/7 on your favorite radio. It's 106 Live Radio.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta while serving the entire globe.
And we're back on the scene. 106liveradio.com. You are in the Chef Zone with Chef Jay and Chef Kitura, where it's all things chef all the time. And right now, we have our executive producer, Mr. Anthony Denard, AD, always live in Atlanta, sitting in the building as we talk about this thing called Chefing for a Cause real quick before we get out of here, because, with all the great things that we're doing, we as chefs, we do chef for a cause. Outside of a financial gain, we do chef for a cause. And that's something that's near and dear to our hearts. And he hasn't had the opportunity to really speak on it as the founding person of this movement. Let's just hear what you got to say about it, bro.
I'm on.
Get fresh, yo.
Yeah, Chefing for a Cause, man. The idea came as we were all going through a meeting. And I guess my mindset on it was, feeding the homeless, other events that are going on out there. And I think, with the chefing thing, I've seen a lot of chefs who just pretty much just put stuff together real quick. And I was like, okay, well, I do know some chefs out there who do want to give back to the community. And it's not necessarily all about finances or the money and whatnot. And you guys know the starting five. You guys came through for me, present the idea out there. You guys jumped on it. Say, let's do something for the community. Let's do something to where we can put your skills, out there, and at the same time, we can collect money for different charities.
Right.
And it's
always the thing when you get, collect any type of finance, any type of currency to give, because in this industry, we're so used to giving by way of food, to be able to take something tangible from a monetary fashion and say, here, one of my models is, if I can't do nothing for you, I can but to be able to say, you know what, if I can do nothing for you, I can help buy a pair of shoes. She can buy a shirt. He can help get a bicycle, help build a house. If you can't do nothing else for you, by way of giving back to somebody that needs. That's the whole goal. Also, man,
this to all the events that I was watching, and I look at the type of money that people were spending, just to get up inside the event, and saw the meals that they were preparing, leg quarters, $75 to $100 you eat leg quarters and frozen salad. Something out the bag. Out the bag, man. I'm like, you stuff. And then I'm looking at that, like, okay, I got some real professionals here, man. For the money that you'll be paying, you're gonna get some stuff that you will not be seeing at any of these events, man. Unless the president or somebody coming in town.
Got it.
So that was the whole mindset of it, man.
Okay. Well, cool. We got about 5 hot minutes, and there's one cause that we hadn't really talked about that I think we need to mention, because it is a very big thing in I wouldn't say in just our community, but it's a big thing all around. We've talked about the Cancer Society. We've talked about sickle cell. We've talked about the Culinary Academy. We've talked about the Live Healthy. We've talked about that, but we haven't talked about the LGBTQ community as a whole. Chef Kitura, what you got to say about that real quick?
Well, I know specifically the charity that we're targeting with that is the youth, the youth LGBTQ community, and we're wanting to the chef that is that's his charity of choice. He's wanting to just bring awareness and heighten awareness for the youth until that charity itself provides a safe haven for those that are their lifestyle is not embraced by their family, and they are they no longer have a home once they share what their lifestyle is. So the youth LGBTQ charity is the reason why our Chef Aaron, has selected that charity, so that we can say, hey, it's okay. And, let them not be in fear of being bullied. Let them know that they are loved outside of their home and that people out here do care. So that's the charity for Chef Aaron.
That's it. And you said it. You said it right. That's his charity. And he said what he said. And that's what we're going to do. Hey, it was a day. Today was a good day.
Today was a good day.
A very good interview with Chef Felicia.
Lively interview.
That's
Chef
all I can say. It was a good time. And that's what happens when you meet us right here in the Chef Zone. You never know what you're going to get, especially on Fridays. It's just always on Friday. It's been that thing. So we're going to keep it going. Hey, have a safe and wonderful weekend. Remember, COVID is still real. Mask up, social distance, all those things like that. And Chef Kitura,
yes.
Have a safe trip to where you're going. Be safe out there.
Yes.
Social distance, mask up if you can.
Always. I'm getting
hand
on with gloves.
all those good things. Gloves,
mask,
the whole nine. So, hey, we will see y'all on next Wednesday at 2 p.m. right here in the Chef Zone with Chef Jay and Chef Kitura on 106liveradio.com. We'll holla at you.
Holla. One love.
We are gone.
What up? It is your girl, Chef Kitura here with allabouttheminis.com. You can find me at www.allabouttheminis.com or on Facebook at All About the Minis. And of course, on IG, All About the Minis _ All About the Minis, where we specialize in bite-sized flavor on the go. Peace out.
R&B and throwbacks on 106 Live Radio. Atlanta's music leader. 106 R&B and throwbacks on 106 Live Radio. Atlanta's music leader.
Streaming live from Atlanta to a global audience on your favorite device. From Source of Wellness Media, we are 106inspiration.com.
Wake up, everybody!
Welcome to the C. Harper Show, where we are harping on purpose. Hosted by award-winning powerhouse speaker, life coach, and consultant, kissed by an angel dimple-faced Cynthia Harper herself. Just as it's quoted in her book, there's nothing new under the sun, though the way that you were called to do it just has not been done. We hope your will and purpose